Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. One of my mentors that normally doesn't do this type of mentoring gave me a suggestion, and it's okay. It doesn't work perfectly. We need to convert these to a curve. If this is part two, and if we do this and intersect it, it intersected those three pieces. The only thing I don't like about it, one, you got to go to Object, break the curve apart, get rid of this one because you don't need it. Take both these and go to Object, and we had to do all this other stuff, put it at the front of the page and then move them back. You can see some lines, and I'm afraid if that printed, that isn't going to work. Where if we do it the way I did earlier, in just in case you missed it, I drew a box, a rectangle, and for some reason it works. And then hold the rectangle, then hold the shift key, and you could actually, let's do this. Let's do them both at the same time. I'm going to hit the plus key and make two of these boxes. I've already got that one selected. I'm going to shift select that one, then shift select the blue, and then I'm going to intersect, and I'm going to move those out of the way. Well, you know what? It didn't work two at a time. So let's do it the old way. Shift select the box, then the S, intersect it, and it worked that time. Take this one, put it back, shift select the letter, intersect, move it over. And I think you'll see in just a second that it doesn't leave any lines. So now we're going to put this S to the back of the page, and we'll move these two back, and I can't see any lines. Now, granted, on this one, it actually cut out the yellows, but it'll do it for both of them. Let's just back up here and kind of test that theory. So we know this works. Let's just get rid of that box. So let's put the T on top. And now let's intersect them both like he suggested. We have to convert them to a curve for that to work. And then we're going to intersect them and move the blue out of the way this time. And then break well, I accidentally moved them. Don't do that. Go to Object, break the curve apart. We can actually get rid of that one. Take these two and put them to the front of page. Let's see if I'm not right. See, I can see a line. I don't know if you can see that, but I can see a line where I could not see it before. So mine little box trick works a lot better. The other one's pretty neat, and it might work in some cases, but if you're laser engraving or printing, I'm afraid that's going to show. You know, if we move that just ever so much, and it's minute. And I thank you for that suggestion. Now, one thing you did suggest, and I failed to mention it because neither one of my letters have outlines. So if we were going to do, let me make sure I'm right, you can't have an outline and do this, but we can add the outline later. So we're going to hold that, shift select the blue, intersect it, move that out of the way, take that same rectangle. We've got it selected, hold down the shift and select that one, intersect, and move that out of the way. And then we can actually move this to the back of the layer. And then when we move these two to the forward layer, it looks like that. Now, an outline, if we take this and give it an outline, what's going to happen? It's going to show up on those cuts. So I'm going to have to do a little research on this. Now the yellow should not be cut, but if we gave it an outline now, you're going to be able to, well, there you go. Maybe this is going to work. Now let's give this an outline. And you're going to see those lines, I think. Maybe not since they're on top. Yeah, you're going to see your cut lines. So the only other way I could see to do that would be to put an outline around this would be, and I'm just working off the cuff here, is to take the Smart Fill tool and make well, let's just make it yellow, nudge that out of the way, and then take our blue and fill it in with blue. Don't really have to. And then nudge that over like 3 times and take away the line and give it an outline. Now let's see what happens if we nudge that over. Now the S has an outline and the T has an outline, but you can see the lines and forget about my box. But you can see the other lines now. Can you take them away? Yes, you can. Does the blue have an outline? Yes, it does. Looks pretty cool. And you can make the outline now, you can make the outline thicker. Let's take the outline and make it, instead of a hairline, make it a little bit thicker, make it like 2 points. It's so big, let's make it 8 point. So there's an outline on that. Whoop, I didn't hit. If you don't hit OK on this pen tool, it will do that every time. It's only doing what you're asking it to do. You know, we made it 8 points, and if you don't hit OK, it goes away. Now let's take the outline on this one, make it our 8 points, and say OK, and there you go. That looks cool. I'm glad I went the little extra step. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.